Hey folks, I want to add just one more thing. Staying calm is such a is a it's the right principle, but it's the hardest thing to do. When all this was happening with me, I was already having some issues in another situation with school. So I was already in a mode, but I didn't know how much I was affected. So when I walked out of this class, which I have never done ever in martial arts, I've never walked out, at the end. I've always bowed out. I may be mad, but I kept it inside and then I left. But for me to walk out, just show you my frustration. But how I walked out, took my belt off. I hit the wall. I'm not even gonna lie. I hit the wall. I took my belt off. I checked to make sure, my eye was okay. And then I put my belt over my shoulder, which is always the universal sign that you're done for the day, or you move on to another belt level. I did that in disgust, and I just walked out. If I was really high-headed, I could just mouth off, said something, that person said something, we caused a scene, probably words would be exchanged in front of, people, kids, who's there. But I walked away from the situation. That's so hard. That is so hard because a lot of times I walk away too many times and then it builds up and then you just let them have it. That's something I'm working on. But I try to be nice to people. One, it's what I believe. Two, that's what I religiously believe. Try to treat people with respect and dignity. And then three, I just, it's, a lot of things is ego. You can walk away, but I did that. I walked out the door. Then I text people. You can watch the other video. And I just, let cooler heads prevail. But I could have mouthed off. I could did this. I could have came back and then me trying to get revenge and rolling. But I walked away in that situation. That's the example that you should do. But sometimes you can know better, do everything the right way, and then you get sucked in, and then next thing you know, a situation happens. I'm learning as I'm getting older to kind of calm down and let cooler heads prevail. I'm generally not that way. I'm the person like, whoop, if it upset me, I say something. Not in a violent way, but I'm going to say what I think. I wasn't always that way, but now I am. But I just walked away from the situation, and I'm glad I did because I was able to talk it out, sleep it off, and just kept moving on. I mean, you gotta understand, if you play football, I don't care how nice you are, it's gonna still be a contact sport, and mistakes and ego still happen, especially with men. And a lot of men egos means insecurity. That's really what it means. It comes with territory. I felt this person did a little much. I was a little pissed. I walked away. Now I'm able to come back to training. If I see that person, hear his side of the story, or he may not say anything, which is his right too. And then I know that, hey, I won't train with that person anymore. But I think it could work out. I think it could be worked out, and I can have a peaceful solution with this person. I think he know. I think he knows when, you know, somebody's upset. I think he knows that. But you know, I'm glad cooler heads prevail, and I can keep it moving. So, till next time.